So get ready. 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 So get ready.
Like up the stream.
So get ready.
Like
So get
up
ready.
the stream. Please.
So get ready.
Greetings, Just Be Real. I need for you to put the link up to my new Instagram page. It's in the
So get
description
ready.
box. Flash that up there too. Like up the stream, please. How y'all doing today?
So get ready.
We gotta do the crip walk to this jam.
So get ready. So get ready. So get ready.
You're watching my bath routine. Yes, it's still the same. Nothing's changed.
So get ready.
All right, y'all. How is everyone doing this morning, this afternoon, this evening? Whatever time zone you are watching me on, can you get the likes up, please? Just need the likes up.
So get ready.
For those, and for anyone who's here for the first time, my name is Selkis. Celicus Ray, and I am an artist, an author, a poet,
So get ready.
a relationship expert, a spiritual advisor, a cock blocker, a yoni restorer, a gatekeeper for virgins, a life coach, and a medicine woman, and also the ambassador and the founder of the Ugly Girls Club. It's a coalition of women who have chosen to divest from beauty standards and the hell that it puts us through. We are divesting from all of that. You need to get your tools if you haven't already. If you are just a subscriber to the site and you haven't gotten your MP3s are actually on the site now for immediate download. I have audio courses on there now. For those of you who are not subscribers to our weekly group coaching sessions, which, by the way, is going to be Sunday after all. I thought I was going to be flying out of town tomorrow, but that has fell through. So we will have the fireside chat this weekend, the live fireside chat at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And in the fireside chat, we're going to talk about how to talk to men and women, depending on, how you flow, and what to say, what not to say, how to pace yourself, especially on these first dates. We really got to get into some life skills. So that's what we're going to be focusing on moving forward. You ladies have to master communication. And I'm going to help you do that. I'm going to help you do that. I just set up a private Instagram page for Video Vault members only. Video Vault coaching, the Coaching Vault members of the UGC site. The Instagram page is only going to be accessible to you. I created that because I want to bring guest speakers on. We're going to have women who have particular expertise in things, and we're going to have I'm going to have co-hosts. So we're going to be talking about different things with other women who want to share their knowledge and their wisdom with you, as well as spotlight members of the UGC who want to come in and tell their stories and encourage other members and share whatever it is they want to share. So we're going to spotlight other members as well. They're going to be co-hosts too, and you can ask questions, and we're going to fellowship and share. So you need to, if you have an Instagram account, you need to, I know my admin put the link up there. It's called Divesting from Beauty. DM me with your credentials, your email, whatever email you use to set up to become a member of the Video Vault. And once it's verified, you will get in. Make sure you do that because I want to be able to communicate with y'all. And this is another way to do it. So I will be sending DMs and private messages to all of you. So make sure you do that. Actually do it now. Send me a message with whatever credentials you use to set up your account on UGC. Once they are verified, you will be accepted and you will get invites and access to the live videos and everything we'll be doing there. So, because one day you speak, next week you won't speak, you won't speak. What are you talking about? You don't even make sense. No punctuations or anything there. What is it that you're trying to say? What are you trying to say? You guys get on my nerves. You're pests. You're fucking swine. Don't get me started. I'm trying to build up to the climax, and you're taking me there already. You're taking me there already. I had a dude send me a rusty, crusty ass dick pic the other day. I'm like, these dudes are loopy. Fucking eczema dick. Loopy. Talking about what I can't get and sending me a dick pic. Is this all you niggas can do? All you do is traumatize women. That's your claim to fame. Traumatizing women with your sour ass nuts. Anyway, so I need for every member of the UGC, every exclusive member, to please DM me so I can verify your membership and get you in, because we're going to do a lot of communicating from Instagram to avoid this shit that's going on here. YouTube is like a fucking cesspool. So we need varied ways of having access and all that kind of stuff. So there's that. And if you haven't become an exclusive member, I don't know what you're waiting on. I don't know what you're waiting on. Oakland Raiders, you say you come here to support your channel. You support by buying something. You don't support by showing up. You support by buying the products that I have to offer and saying something of worth. That's how you support my channel. I don't care if I have two subscribers on here. If they down, we'll roll together. It'll be the we'll do a threesome. There's specific ways that I see support. And people just showing up is not supportive. I see the option to follow, but not to message. Okay, then send me, if you see the option to follow but not to, you should be able to DM me though. I wonder why that is. If that is happening for you guys, then send me a message in the site itself. DM me inside the UGC site. Send me a message, because I see all of your messages. So send me a message. Some of you have the app. So it'll be easier for you to do that. But either way, just send me a message with so I can look you up, and I will I'll look for you and your Instagram handle too. Whatever your Instagram handle is, DM me that as well, so that I can go back, because I might have to manually look for you on Instagram and invite you as a friend. That might be what I have to do. So just do that if you don't see a way to message me. I need for y'all to do that today. Do not wait, please. Do not wait. Okay, Miss Infinity. I think I saw it flash. So I'll check you out. So all of you just DM me. There's over 200 of you that are part of the private vault. So DM me your credentials, your Instagram handle, and we'll get that going. Hey T. Okay, Tara, you saw the same thing. DM me, Tara, your Instagram handle, please. I guess that's how we're gonna have to do it. Just DM me your Instagram handle, and I will seek you out and invite you. That's how it'll go. So I was I was sent this link from a brother. It was an article about women in Kenya being infected by this white man who went over there. I'm not really clear if he got HIV or AIDS or which one, but like it even matters. It doesn't even fucking matter, right? They both bad. But apparently he slept with quite a few women. Apparently he slept with a lot of women from Kenya for money. I think he flashed a couple of dollars, and some of these women were married. Some of these women were actually wives. So that was crazy. But let me read to you what he said. In an interview, this article, they call him the virus. In an interview with the virus, Mike Oliver said that he had done nothing wrong, saying that he was out to expose how cheap people can be. How about that? He was out to expose how cheap people can be. I agree that I'm cheaper, but I wanted to prove that I'm in good company. So it sounded like he was being kind of spiteful and resentful of the women who he actually was able to get access to. How about that? Does that sound familiar? Does that sound familiar? Didn't I tell you when you give in to these men, they resent you? Have I not said that on this channel before? So he goes on to say, I just found a few cheap women who have been overrun by poverty and have the morals of a spotted hyena. This is what this white man is saying about the women he's able to sleep with. He said they have the morals of a spotted hyena. Y'all, it's real in the field. We have a lot of predators out here. And unfortunately, there's a lot of women now, and not just in Kenya, but over here too, because we got OnlyFans, back page, backstage, or whatever it was before they got bust down by the feds or whatever. But eventually, OnlyFans is they're gonna let it ride out for a little bit, and they're gonna shut it down, and then something else is gonna open up too. Then you have bitches that exchange money for crotch looks on Facebook. There's a lot of DMing negotiations and transactions going on Facebook too. So, we say, don't cry for me, Argentina. I mean, it's going on there because the women need a fast dollar. I don't know why we can't work for it. If it's a thing where they don't have jobs, I'm not really sure of the infrastructure or what the setup is, that they feel like the only way for them to make money is to sleep with foreign men. But it's the same shit going on over here. Same shit. I told y'all before that these men don't like you. But y'all don't believe fat meat greasy. I told you before. And a lot of black women, not just there, but over here too, you swirlers, assume that these white men have all this high morality. Look what this dude said about these women. Look what he said about them. They have the morals of a spotted hyena. This is women he fucked and left open to infection. How did he get access to them? He dangled $5 in their face. Told them they were pretty. And most of the pictures I saw, it was dark-skinned women too. They know who to target. Most of the pictures, just like that other dude that supposedly infected, what was his name? And I did a live on his name. Supposedly infected about 700 people. Sometime last year, and all of the women in the picture were dark skinned too. Also, why didn't he expose the cheap women in his country? Oh, that's right. They don't really want to deal with his kind, so he's preying on poor women. Yes. And is he the only one doing it? When these motherfuckers go to the DR, supposedly to find wives that they never fucking marry and they impregnate too. So he ain't the only one doing that hustle. It's black men doing it too. That bullshit. We predators for everybody out here. Everybody out here. Poverty is a sin. There ain't nothing money can't fix except death. Money can fix it all. Poverty is our enemy. Poverty. You can buy a baby and you can buy a man too, and some of y'all are doing that anyway. You can buy his love too, and some of y'all are doing that anyway. Money fixes problems. Money fixes your problems. Some of what we arguing about here really is a financial problem. It ain't because the dude don't love you and nobody don't love you. It's a financial problem that you don't have no sexual currency. Because most of these dudes are pimps. Most of these dudes see you as a dollar sign, a come up. Love you where? Everybody hustling out here. And you should see the dude, Mike Oliver. He looks sickly. He don't even look good. And I see pictures of him all hugged up, the black chicks kissing on him and all that shit for a few dollars. Is he gonna give you a visa? He ain't promising you shit but a dirty dick. A dirty dick and maybe a meal. Poverty is fucked up. Fucked up. You want love? Where is that? Men will scam you out your drawers if you let them. And don't get it twisted about white men ain't got no more morals than black dudes. Men, what have I said on this channel? Men are men are men are men. Men are men are men. Black, white, purple, brown, yellow, spotted, rainbows. Men are men are men. Stop this slave mentality where you automatically trust certain types of people because they have money, because they have status, because their hair is soft, because their skin is white or light. Because we're not getting it twisted. Black girls are color struck just like the dark skinned guys. The dark skinned girls are color struck too. So open the trust. Because he look a certain fucking way. This is why we have to divest from beauty. This is why we have to divest from that shit. Because we're painting pictures of people without any facts. We're painting pictures of morality that we think people have based on how they look or how much money they flash. One has nothing to do with the other. You know how many African men I've met here in the USA have solicited me for sex? And some of them even told me, you know, African women are stuck up, but you're down to earth. You know, the African women in my country they're stuck up, but American women, I find them more down to earth. What does that mean, UGC? That means easy. That's code for easy. Don't ever let a motherfucker tell you that you're down to earth and you walk away thinking that's a compliment. Hamburger. Down to earth is not a compliment. Just like him being intrigued by you, saying you're intriguing ain't a compliment neither. The African men come over here and they busting goat nuts in you too. They busting goat nuts in American women too, because didn't I tell y'all before that we are the bedpost to the fucking world? We are seen as the bedpost to the fucking world, including with our own men. And the tragedy of that, even our own men won't take up for us. They're helping us get scammed. They're facilitating the transaction of pimping. That's what's going on now. Poverty is a bitch. It's a bitch. But there's too many. If you're born and raised in the United States, get your hustle on. You ain't got to hustle your crotch. Your crotch need not be involved in your hustle. That's the beauty of America. And it shouldn't be knowing. These women, some of these women were married, fucking around this dirty dick dude, this dripping dick dude. He looks sick. He looks sick. But you trust it because what? He's white. And we do the same shit over here. We trust it because she's light skinned. We trust him because he's attractive. He's cute. We trust him because he got money. And he's a higher status than me. So I can trust him. And you think you're not going to get scammed by somebody with a higher status? You know how many high status men fucking bitches are behind dumpsters and shit? You know how many high status men prefer shit that you wouldn't be caught dead with in the street in the daylight with? They like all kind of shit out here. And they doing all kind of shit out here. Why do you trust white men more? I don't get that. I have no clue how that could be a sane thought. None. Like none. The husband are in on it. There was an article about a husband pimping a wife out. I believe that too. I believe that also. And I've said that on this channel. I've said over and over, and I'm going to repeat it again. A lot of y'all are with men that are pimping you out or that would pimp you out given the opportunity. Have I not said that, UGC? Raise your hand. Have I not said that over and over again? This is why I'm over talking about colorism. It exists, but people complaining are perpetuating it too. Listen, have I not said, I think I'm the only one on YouTube that said the whole colorism thing is bullshit. Have I not said that before too? The whole colorism thing is bullshit. Everybody has a piece of the pie on that. Dark and light. Have I not said if you're in a room full of dark-skinned girls, the girl with the smallest nose and the smallest waist is going to be top tier within that group? You can't escape that. The girl with the big nose is not going to be celebrated amongst a group of dark-skinned girls. Have I not told you that before? That's why we can't argue this shit. It's pointless to do it. Get a group of us together and everybody will be comparing whose nose is smallest, whose mouth is smallest, whose waistline is smallest, who looks most white and dark skinned. That's what the shit will turn into. That's what it does turn into. So it's a waste of fucking time. Because a lot of this hate is really internal. It's in your blood. It has been genetically passed down. You can't even get rid of this shit. You're infected with the shit. Infected. So I don't get into that. I've never been the poster child for, the colorism shit. No, because I know we all full of shit. It was you, suckers, who opened my eyes to the colorism stuff. My hat's off to you, sis, for listening. A lot of us don't listen. We don't listen. It rolls off. It doesn't stick, unfortunately. But some things have to be repeated over and over and over again. That's the point. Some of this does. But y'all, what's the takeaway here? Trust needs to be earned. Your body, and I know men hate this because, then that means they have to pay for shit. This means they have to pay for shit they want and pay for shit they don't want, right? But really, your body needs to be earned. Who is calling me? It needs to be that. because sex is life and death. Look at all these women infected by this one dude. And what did I read that he said? I did it because they are moralists. He basically said he fucked them and infected them because he felt that they lacked morals. They were moralists. So in other words, they deserved whatever infection they got because they were easy and they were cheap. You said you're light skinned and you get treated no better. These don't like nobody. Y'all are giving y'all vaginas to men who resent you. By the time he ejaculates, he's looking at you like, get up out of my house. You need to go. Can I call the Uber? Where do you want the Uber to take you? You're a fool for giving it to me. And you don't deserve to be treated like a human being because you're stupid. You're stupid. Stupid people should feel pain. Stupid people deserve whatever they get. That's basically, in a nutshell, the reasoning that these men go through when they pump and dump you. The psychology of pump and dump is you're a fool and you deserved it. You gave it to me and I didn't give you anything. You gave it to me because I called you cute. Well, then you deserve to get fucked and left. I'm just giving you what you wanted. More importantly, I'm giving you what you deserve. I don't want there to be any discrepancy between what I give you and what you deserve. I'm just matching what you deserve. Second serious question. Is staying a virgin forever an option? Because I have no desire to be entangled with men ever. That's your call, my dear. I know some virgins who decided to have sex just so they wouldn't be virgins again, and the dude didn't care about them. They didn't get anything out the deal. There was no marriage proposal. There was no money. There was nothing. It was nothing but a moment of semi pleasure. It wasn't even pleasurable. It wasn't even that. Because as a virgin, you don't really, you got to get into your groove. So the first time ain't going to be mind blowing. And if the dude doesn't love you, doesn't have an emotional attachment to you or some sort of investment in your happiness, he's not going to be patient enough to give you what you need. So, I would say be a virgin until somebody worthy comes along. Somebody who's willing to take the risk. Listen to me. Listen to me. You're not missing anything. And I know it's hard to believe because you don't know what it feels like to have a dick inside your vagina. But you ask any woman who has had several lovers if she can get her virginity back, would she? And 99.99% of them would say yes. 99.999999 to the 3/4 power of the women who've been fucking men all their lives, if they can get their virginity back, all of them would. So that says something. You know what that says? That says that they've given themselves to men who don't care, men who turned out to be felonious, to be manipulators, to be smash and grab, to be pump and dumpers, who misrepresented their intentions and their motives, who basically raped them. If we want to really get technical about this, a dude who misrepresents himself in order to get sex from you, that's rape by coercion. And that's how you actually feel. After you have sex with a man, you realize he was pretending to care. You feel like you've been raped. Now I know men will say, it ain't all that is consensual and all that. I want you to rotate on this for me. I just need you to rotate on my middle fucking finger because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If you are selling yourself as a man who's going to do XYZ under the guise of me performing an act for you, for the sole purpose of me responding specifically to what it is you're offering but do not intend to give, that's fucking theft. That's theft. You stole my vagina. You didn't give me what you promised me, so you stole my vagina. Hello? And the average woman who is fucking men out here have gotten their vagina stolen from them. Stolen. Raped. Let's call it what it is. Raped. And this is why we're wounded. This is why we're wounded and we can't get the weight off. We just can't shake our past. We're just living and talking and functioning in trauma mode. Trauma mode. So, my dear, you are not missing anything. And only a whore will tell you that you are. Because she's dead. She's not, her head is not connected to her heart anymore. And there are women like that. And we call them canines. They are no longer women, they are dogs, just like the men who have dogged them out. They have turned into canines. The men who have abused them have turned them into canines, and they become heartless bitches that scam men for money, that prostitute themselves for money. That's usually the lane that they take. So we're not supposed to admire women like that. You're supposed to go, ooh, I'm glad that's not me. I'm glad that's not me. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. We have examples out here on what to avoid. We have a lot of examples on what to avoid. Sex is a death in itself. Sex is a real death, both physically and emotionally. Both physically and emotionally. And y'all fucking for thank yous, for thumbs up, for surf and turf, for big gulp and supersized fries, to be liked. You fuck to show your resume, your skills, to men who don't care. To men who are telling you they don't even have to show you that they care. They don't have to put no effort in. This is what they gloat about now. I don't have to do anything for you. Look at you. You're a 5. You're a 3. You're a 2. You're not pretty enough for me to respect. That's what these men are saying. And if you don't see that there's something wrong in that thinking process, I don't know. Men will say your looks is your worth. They'll say your looks are your worth. But they still fuck around on you. And then the women that they fuck around on you on, you're looking like, well, you're scratching your head like, she's a 3. I thought you said you didn't like that type. I don't get it. Men will say your looks are tied into your morality. Your morality is contingent upon how pretty you are. Because your prettiness is your value and your virtue, according to men, and they still fuck around on you. They still fuck your friend, fuck your mother, fuck your daughter, fuck the dog. Ain't nothing with a hole safe around. Safe around when men's is around. Ain't no hole safe when hot ass men's is around. A hole is a hole is a hole. Right? Right? Where my girls at? Am I speaking the truth to power here? Are you resonating with what I'm saying? Is something clicking? Is something clicking for you right now? I lost mine at 18 because my peers had lost theirs before, so I felt I held it long enough. Oh, Lord. There are so many sisters who lose their virginity that way because they just don't want to feel left out. You feel like you're missing something because your friends won't tell you that it really wasn't an enjoyable experience. They won't be honest with you that they feel a little lost. They feel like they lost something. Your friends won't tell you that. Like, go ahead, girl, so that you can join the misery squad. Go ahead, girl. You know it's gonna be XYZ, but you be all right. Go ahead. And she won't tell you that she feels a little empty. That the guy is not responding to her the same. That she now has anxiety and doubts her worth. Your friends won't tell you that. They'll just tell you go ahead and do it. And a lot of us have lost virginity that way. Just not wanting to feel left out. Just not wanting to feel left out. That's the flaw of women. That's our flaw. It's our strength, but it's our flaw. Because women can be a worse enemy than men because they come with camaraderie. They come with stories of being taken advantage of too. Tearjerkers. Make you cry. And you assume because they're emotional that they don't have an agenda. That they're actually being truthful to you. And there's nothing more manipulative than tears. I think tears are one of the most effective ways to get somebody's guard to melt. Tears. And who does that better than women? Nobody. Nobody. We usually get turned out by women. And now, more than ever before, women are recruiters, either pimps themselves or recruiters for them. And they're going hard in the paint because they're getting kickbacks. Women. So as a UGC girl, if you really a UGC girl, you look at everybody, male or female. And you pace yourself so that you can find out the intentions of male or female. Doesn't matter which one it is. Because both can hurt you. Both can misrepresent their intent. And women will encourage you to do things out of jealousy and just to watch you implode. Sinister. Sinister is what I call a woman. Hey, Mr. Wright. Thank you for your donation. You said, damn, I hate these peers. Why are they pressuring you? This is what they do. Thank you, narcissism. Our society advertising companies like pads have an undertone theme of sex. Okay, for teenagers not telling the truth. I mean, sex is everywhere. Look at that show that's getting all this controversy now. I don't know if it's actually on, if it premiered already, called Cuties. Has anyone seen that? But they have the advertising. They have young girls in sexually provocative positions. I think cheerleader or something like, I don't know if it's a cheerleading squad or something, but these are young girls. They look like they're 12, 11, 12, or something like that. In sexually provocative positions. And who wrote the show? A black woman. And I think she's from Africa too. A black woman wrote the show. Men get support for what they do, for the exploitation that they do with women. They could not do it. Men could not exploit women without the cosign and the support of women. And that's just it. That's just it. Thank you for the donation, Bewitched. Thank you, GJ. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Love Wisdom. Oh my. Send the love. Send the love. You're way more effective. Thank you, Selkis, Ray. It's too many messy online teachers and bitter people and women saying they're teaching the truth. Ain't they just a mess or ghetto? Listen, we just got to be honest here. I had a member send me a audio text. It was pretty much a testimonial, and it brought me to tears to hear her say how just hearing what I had to say and being a part of the UGC helped her through a rough time with her divorce and all that stuff. And I'm like, yo, there's so much pain going on. So much pain, so much self-doubt, needless pain and needless self-doubt. Needless pain and needless self-doubt. A lot of these men that have scammed you, that have manipulated you, traumatized you in some sort of way, are really animals. They're not really, they're disguised as human beings, but they're animal forms. They're very animalistic in nature. I call them shaved monkeys or Lars. Remember that term because I'm going to say it a lot here at UGC. Lars. These are not men, they're Lars. They want to pump and dump in any hole. And as long as you have some semblance of femininity, even if you have a dick, it's okay. And that's where we're at in our society now. As long as you play the feminine role, it doesn't matter if you have a penis with two balls behind it. He'll take you. It doesn't matter the penis and the two. Those are extra toys. Those are just extra toys. Those are just incidentals. You got that hole in the back there, and I could scoop out all that the shit crumbs out your ass. We good money because you can flick your hair and talk soft and wear lipstick. You can flick your hair, talk soft, wear lipstick, so you're feminine. And someone like me is not. Kylie Jenner can sell you lipstick. Because you think if you buy the lipstick, your lips are going to look like hers, and her lips don't look like hers. But she's making millions. Millions. Off of hope, wishes, dreams, hype, delusions, illusions. Millions. I had one of my UGC members tell me today that, she was in a meeting with some executives from these cosmetic companies like Revlon, Mac, and I forgot what the other one was. And she said the higher execs were all men. There were like no women there. All men. Men control the fashion industry. Men control the cosmetic industry. Men control the beauty industry in general. And someone like what's the Crip Keeper face name that's with the basketball player now? I just did a live on him yesterday. Uh, Jeffrey, is it Jeffrey or whatever his name is? The one who looked like The Walking Dead. Yeah, Jeffree Star. I'm hearing he's almost a billionaire selling makeup. A man, a hard face, a whole man that looked like an extra from The Walking Dead with clown makeup on is a multi-millionaire selling makeup, selling us hopes, wishes, and dreams, and we buy it. Why do we buy that? Why do we buy into all of that? Because we are trauma victims, and we like trauma. We like the feeling of inadequacy. This is why you go to other YouTubers that tell you you ain't shit and you donate. You peel off money for them to degrade you. We're addicted to feeling bad about ourselves. And we don't even know it. You don't even realize it. It's normal for you to seek out things that make you feel inadequate. You don't really want positive reinforcement. You want whatever's in you to be reinforced. And a lot of it is tragedy. A lot of it is self-deprecation. You feel comfort in that. This is why y'all quote other people who for all intents and purposes can't stand you. They hate you even. And you promote them. And you give them money. And you believe what they say. Trauma victims. Trauma victims. We have to elevate from all of this stuff. And everybody ain't going to be saved. Everybody's not going to be saved. But we have to elevate. We got to understand that we're emotionally damaged. We are. And I'm not just saying we as in it's only women. Because the average man that you meet is worn out. He's coming with a dirty dick and a confused mind too. Because a lot of these dudes that you were touched when they were young, and that's why they're porn addicts and they fuck prostitutes and all that stuff. There's something wrong with all that. They'll tell you that something is emotionally wrong with you if you wear a wig. But if he fucks a prostitute, he's sane. If he go raw dog in a woman he doesn't like, his level of sanity is non-challengeable. How? He's telling you have low self-esteem if you put a wig on your head. You ain't hurt nobody. You ain't infecting nobody. But he could look at a 16-year-old and there's nothing wrong with that. He's just being a man. He could be a porn addict and there's nothing wrong with that. He's just he's looking for pointers. He could fuck you, leave you with a kid, and there's nothing psychologically wrong with that. He just got tired of you. But you wear a wig and lipstick and oh, the self-hate. Oh, you hate yourself. Every woman you chase don't want you. And there's nothing psychologically wrong with that. Every woman you like and you're willing to spend money on and fall on a sword on tells you she don't want you. Tells you she ain't interested. You got to hard sell that shit like fuck off. And there's nothing wrong with you there. But if I wear a fucking wig, I'm a hair-hatted hooligan. You putting your drippy dick, your little dripping ass, Gouda cheese dripping ass dick in everybody raw. People you like, people you don't like. And your sanity is not questioned. You impregnate women who you don't like. And your sanity is not in question. Oh, I'm just doing what men do. You don't like her, but you put a seed in her. But she has low self-esteem. And why does she has low self-esteem? Because she listened to you. Because she let me fuck her, and I wasn't even with her. She's the fool. She has low self-esteem, but somehow you're saying because you're the one manipulating her. We got to do better. We're better than that. We're smarter than that. We just have to want to be. We've been paraded around as showpieces, and we just feel that we gotta be showpieces out here for these men, and that's why you're in the pastel suits and the 27-inch wigs and all that, because you're trying to be a showpiece for these men, because both men and women have told you that is your virtue. That's the way you express virtue. But yet you're doing all of this, and the virtuous men are not coming. They're not coming. They're not. You understand this. You know this. You know it. Will the spectators please join UGC? I know that's right. So a lot of y'all spectating. You resonate with the message. You know I'm telling you the truth. What's the problem? What's the holdout for? What are you holding out for? For something better to come along? Something else that's interesting? So a new dude, new cute dude to tell you ain't shit. You waiting for another dude to open up a YouTube channel to tell you, because he got a little bit of looks, a little bit of fat muscles. A lot of these dudes with the muscle shirts, they got fat muscles, like Timberland, fat muscles. Ain't really chiseled. It's barely there, but somehow he's better than you. You waiting for another one of them to tell you ain't shit. You got a dried up pea sleeve or whatever it is. A fat muscle dude. A fat muscle over the hill fucking dude. Hit the wall motherfucking dude. If he don't take his vitamins this week, the dick doesn't get hard. He's reached the level of needing medication to keep from falling apart, but he tells you that you hit the wall. He got to take 20 or 30 pills a day just so he doesn't have a heart attack. But he's telling you that you hit the wall. We have to do better. We got to do better. It's a game, y'all. I'm trying to figure out another way to say it, but it's called the game of life for a reason. It's a game. Men are not better than you. You have men with money and men without money. You want to know the difference between men? There's men with money and men with no money. Because they all hurt you. Haven't you gotten scammed and cheated on by a dude who couldn't even get his dick hard? Hasn't that happened to you before? You thinking, well, the dude got erectile dysfunction, he'll at least be home, and he'll cross town with Sheila. The dude who can't get his dick hard. And then you have the other dude with a big dick. He got a community dick. The dude with the big dick got a community dick. The dude who can't get it hard got a community dick also. The dude with no money wants you to be a sister wife, and the dude with money, you're going to be a sister wife anyway. The dude with no money is like he want to sign you up beforehand. The dude with money, you're gonna be signed up and not know it. You're gonna be signed up as a sister wife and not even know it. What's the difference? What's the difference? Better dinners, better trips. You get scammed in a tropical environment. Is that the difference? One can scam you in a tropical environment, and one scams you behind a project building somewhere. Men are no different. They're no different. Don't believe that they are. And this is not a put down for men, because we need you. We need you. This is just an understanding of what we're facing and what we have to deal with, so that we're not so gullible. So that we're not so gullible. You need money. You do. You really do. And a lot of your problems can be solved by making your own money. The rest of them are emotional. And, men can cover that side. And that's really that's really the only side they want to cover these days. Because they don't want to protect you or provide for you. They just want to be an emotional arm for you. This is what they say when they want to take you on a date at Starbucks. When all they want to do is give you a cup of coffee and a croissant. One of them no pressure dates. When they want to go Dutch. All men are offering you is emotional entanglement. Hello. That's really all they're offering you these days, is emotional entanglement. Where are these high value men at? There's not a lot of them. Hello? There's not a lot of them. A man with money who actually wants to give it to you, and you, and not you and Sheila and Becky and Susan and Tom and Bradley and Jason and Derek and John, who just want to give it to you. There's not a whole lot of them. There's not a whole lot of them. Find your happiness. Find your happiness. Being defined by men it spoils like cheese. It comes spoiled already. Like blue cheese. Blue cheese is already rotten. That's what it is. That's what it is. They'll either come saying that their manipulation will make you virtuous. That's the angle too. Some of them will come with the spirituality angle because they can't get their dick hard anymore. There's a whole lot of them. A lot of these erectile dysfunction dudes will get older women to take care of them because, the older woman, her sex drive is gone down. So it's sort of like a good match. He don't really have to fuck her because he can't anymore. And he can get a place to stay and just, she'll have somebody to look good on her arm. She doesn't have to go anywhere by herself, and she doesn't have to feel alone. So there's a lot of these spiritual motherfuckers who can't get their dick hard. And that's the reason why they run in that spiritual trope on you. There's several types of game going on out here. Don't fall for any of them. Don't fall for any of them. Long handle spoon them all. I don't care if he's book smart. I don't care if he's attractive. I don't care if he has a lot of money. I don't care if he's white. I don't care if he's better looking than you. Long handle spoon them all. All. You already been scammed by the smart dude, the nerd dude pumped and dumped you too. How about that? You thought you were safe with the nerd, and then got turned around by the fucking nerd too. How did that happen? You got turned around by the dude who was uglier than you. How did that happen? You gave an ugly dude, he smelled bad, looked bad, all kinds of shit. You gave him a shot and he scammed you too. Hello? Hello? Safe haven, where? Where the fuck is that? With men? Y'all got scammed by niggas who couldn't speak English. You got scammed by them too. That green card hustle. Everybody's scamming us out here. All kinds of men. Men without a pot to piss in. Men with a pot and a stove and a bedroom to piss in. Cute men, long dick men, short dick men. Can't get it up men. Can't get it up men. Old men, young men, in between men. All of them. All. You think you safe if he uglier than you and he got game? You think you safe if you fronting him and sponsoring him and he running circles around you too? You feeding his ass and he giving you his ass to kiss. How does that happen? Without you going to work, nigga will be homeless. And he got wonk talk for you about what he ain't gonna do. Nigga will be homeless without you, and you still gotta ask him to cut the grass and put gas in your car. You giving him the card to get the gas. He ain't even paying out his own pocket, and you gotta just ask him to make a run for you. Fridge empty. Stop trusting them. Stop giving people trust that they haven't earned. Stop giving people trust that they haven't earned. Period. I'm too much? No, I'm not even enough. I don't think I'm enough. So y'all listen. I have audio courses on the site that y'all need to go ahead and cop. If you're not going to do the group coaching, there are audio courses available for you right now for immediate downloads. You can take notes and all that shit. And get your mind right. Get your mind right. So that you don't get scammed. So this year won't be another year that you're getting scammed out here. You said that's why marriage is a wonderful contract. It's a fantastic contract. You shouldn't be fucking any man who has nothing to lose. Hello? You should not be fucking any man who has nothing to lose. A one-night stand man has nothing to lose. He's not invested. He's not invested. That's the wrong dude to be opening your knees for. Because you're going to come back up with fleas. Just like, what's her name? Sugar Shay. She got fleas now. You come back up with fleas when the dude ain't invested. It's not hard to find out if a dude is interested. A lot of y'all, you know, the quickest way to get rid of a man is ask for money usually. Click. The number you have dialed has been disconnected. Ask the nigga for money now. The number you have dialed is not in service. That's all you gotta do. You want to know where you stand? Ask the dude for some dough. Listen, I'm short on my car payment today. You know, it's $500. You got that for me? The number you have dialed is not in service. It ain't hard to get rid of a dude. Just ask him to produce for you. Ask him to produce something for you other than a fucking thank you. I bet you they get ghosts. I bet you they do. I bet you. Yeah, they run quick when you ask for coins. Yeah. You should never be. You should not be having sex with no dude you haven't asked for a coin from first. You got to see how they handle that. You got to see how they handle that. And a lot of them be like, "Oh, you just want me for my money, nigga. Please, just want you for your money. And what you want me for? I just want you for your money. But what you want me for? Hello, what do you want me for? Everybody wants something around here. Nobody shame you with that gold. They digging for gold more than you. A lot of these dudes opening up an OnlyFans account faster than you. Trust and believe if a nigga could get money off of showing his dick like you can for your crotch, he'd be on a whole stroll too. They mad because they can't get no money for flashing their balls. Nobody wants to pay to see their little wrinkle up balls. That's all. That's all. Morality. Anyway. Anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to go. So for those of you again who are exclusive members of the Vault, please email me your Instagram handle so that I can invite you in, because we will be doing live trainings there, group coachings there, co-hosting there, spotlighting members, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. So this will be another, we'll still do the lives the way we do it, but this will be another aspect. And if everything goes well, we kind of be switching up. So I'm testing it out. But the Instagram page is just for you. It is just for you. Like I said, get the audio programs. For those of you who ain't interested in all that and you just want the one-off. And I said, I don't want to be bothered with all that. Get the audio training. Get the audio courses. And then go about your way. Go about your way. Some Dusty kept bothering me at McDonald's for my coffee. I asked him kindly to leave me alone. He keeps talking about my body. I called him crazy. Ugh. It will be this weekend, Love Wisdom. The next Catacombs meeting will be this Sunday at 6 p.m. I had canceled it before because I thought I would be out of town. But I won't. So it will be this Sunday again at 6 p.m. So I will send out the link invites and all of that soon. Thanks, B. Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited too. So blessings to everyone. I hope this was helpful to you. Anybody that's here for the first time, females that are here for the first time and you got something out of this, feel free to send me an email and let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts, your concerns, and all that. info@theuglygirlsclub.com. If you want to become a member and you're kind of like, I don't know, and all that, contact me. Give me a holler. We could talk offline. We can definitely talk offline. But I'd encourage you to become a member. It's going to change your life. It really is. It really is. Because you can take this. Wisdom is what you can take forever. Wisdom never fades. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. So there's that. All right. So I'm out of here until next time, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.